My wife called me this morning about the time I got to work and said that she had a flat tire. So I get home this afternoon and this is what I find. We definitely have a problem. Let's get a few tools out and see what we got to do to fix it. Well, I aired the tire up, found the leak, and I'm just going to pull the wheel off to be able to plug it. Now, there's a lot of people that will use fix a flat or the tire slime or something like that, and those things are real good in an emergency situation. I use them myself, and fortunately this time she was just still here at the house, and so what that's going to allow me to do is to plug the tire. Now, one thing about a lot of those fix flat, things like that, it can actually throw your wheel out of balance once you put the liquid in there and that sort of thing. But those are not supposed to be a permanent fix. But what we're going to do is to actually plug this tire to where it will be more of a permanent fix. It seems like that wants to be just a little bit stubborn, so I need to get a hammer. A little bit of persuasion, we've got it loose. And the leak is right here. That's our problem right there. I don't know if you can still hear the air hissing out, but you can kind of hear it there. So what I need to do now is get a screwdriver, get this pried out, see how bad the damage is. She hasn't had these tires too long, so hopefully we will be able to salvage these. And I'm going to work on getting this out, and then we'll be right back. It took a little bit of doing, but we got it out of there. That's a very nasty gash. I'm going to plug it and hope for the best. If it doesn't work, we'll just have to replace the tire. What I'm going to be using is one of these tire plugs kits. I will drop a link down in the description below where you can pick up one of these. The first thing that we're going to do is to ream the hole out and clean it real good, and apply some of the cement to some of the plugs, and see about trying to seal this wheel up. We finally got it out. You can see the gash right here. So what I'm going to do now is to take the reaming tool from the kit, and we want to make sure that we clean that hole thoroughly. You got to make sure if you got anything in there, that plug is not going to seat that well. This is a little bit wider of a gash than I like to try to repair, but I think it should be fine. We're just going to make sure that it's cleaned well and go from there. If it doesn't work, then we'll just have to replace the tire. You want to make sure that you apply some of the cement to the plug. You don't have to go overboard with it, but you do want to make sure that you get enough on here to adequately seal this. It helps hold it into place. So that's what we're going to do now. Now, take your tool and push the plug into the opening all the way down. I like to give it a little bit of a twist. You don't necessarily have to. And then once you get it in there, just pull it out. And you can see that the plug is in place. And any excess, just take a pair of cutters, trim it right off. And now we're just going to take our side cutters and cut off the excess. You can use a razor blade for this, but side cutters work pretty well. Just to make sure I get it trimmed up decently. And the next step is to air up the tire to see if it holds. All right, guys, we got our plugs put in, got them trimmed up, got the tire up to pressure, and it appears to be holding. We've been letting it sit here for a few minutes. Don't see any kind of bubbling when we wet it just a bit. So it should be good to go. We're going to put it back on the car and give it a test drive. Well, we got everything back together, got the tire back on. It's time to get it down off of the jack and take it for a test drive. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the video. Again, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below to where you can go online and pick up one of these tire kits, these tire plug kits. I'll leave a couple of them, actually. It's also a good idea to have a portable air compressor, you know, if you're out on the road. Fortunately, here I was at home in my shop. My wife, you know, was still at home, so I've got everything I need right here. Anyways, guys, hope you liked the video, and we will see you next time.